one of my favorites. How many people in this room have ever had a really boring job that they thought was less interesting than they were? This is dedicated to you. Tell you all about my favorite poem, or the bike crash where I got this scar. If you only know me by my day job, you really won't get that far. 'Cause interesting people can have boring jobs. Sometimes boring people have interesting jobs. The clerk or barista that you see every day could be a genius or a dreamer or writer of plays. The desk monkey you talk to on the telephone line builds shadow puppets in her spare time. Don't tell me about the work you're doing 9 to 5. What is it that makes you feel so alive? I know boys dream of revolution when they're working tech support, and girls dream of green technologies when they're writing up a progress report. And one of these days we're all gonna quit and do the things we've been dreaming of. Leave our air-conditioned office, do what we love. 'Cause interesting people can have boring jobs. Sometimes boring people have interesting jobs. The clerk or barista that you see every day could be a genius or a dreamer or writer of plays. The desk monkey you talk to on the telephone line organizes Slantsquatch in his spare time. Don't tell me about the work you're doing 9 to 5. What is it that makes you feel so alive? Don't think that I'm indifferent to the way you spend your daily grind. I'll even listen to you talk about your day. But don't ask me questions about my work when I'm trying to get it off of my mind. And there are so much more interesting things to say. I like you for your perspective and your creativity. And I'm not gonna judge you for what you're doing with your degree. And despite your crappy job, you make a real good lover. And you help me prove a point about a book and its cover. It doesn't matter to me what you're getting paid, 'cause I think you're pretty cool and you're gonna get laid. 'Cause interesting people can have boring jobs. Sometimes boring people have interesting jobs. The clerk or barista that you see every day could be a genius or a dreamer or writer of plays. The desk monkey you talk to on the telephone line builds shadow puppets in her spare time. Don't tell me about the work you're doing 9 to 5. What is it that makes you feel so alive? Don't tell me about the work you're doing 9 to 5. What is it that makes